Hello everybody, it's me, Procrastinating Scientist, doing what all YouTubers do at this time of year. A 2018 New Year's resolution video, of course. Now you may be wondering where I've been with the channel, why is it not uploading as much as I said it would be. Basically a few things happened in 2017, didn't they? 2017 was by far one of my mixed years. In a way it was one of my worst years, but at the same time it was one of my better years. Several things I had planned for the channel didn't work out. Several family members sadly passed away, and basically my schedule went through the floor because the only jobs I was getting to help support this were nowhere near where I lived. I'm on about 1.5 hours travel there and back. So you can imagine I didn't have a lot of free time. I had some health issues at the start of the year and it just started going downhill, but in a way it was one of my best years because I went VidCon EU. I know the vlog for that still hasn't been put up. Like I said, 2017 was a bit of a mixed bag for me. I went to Summer City, I met some brilliant people who I'm looking forward to speaking to in the future. I met some people I've been watching for years. Basically, I'm filming this right now, so please forgive the setup because I had planned to film it last week, but as you can probably tell by my voice, I was on the tail end of a cold that was really not aiding itself to any camera work. I even held off on gameplay videos because of it. So what am I doing this year? Well, I was going to go through my 2017 resolutions, but I can't actually remember what they were. So instead I'm going to do my 2018 resolutions as well as why those resolutions are there. So number one resolution for 2018 is to see more people. Unfortunately in 2017 I did get out a bit more, but it was usually with the same group of people, and it was more as someone who knew someone else. It was not my actual friends. And at the same time, I hate losing touch with people. It's a big problem I have. I will just, because I don't honestly like social media. I don't keep up to it as much as I should, which will come into another resolution. But yeah, 2018 is going to be the year where hopefully I'll see people a lot more. Second resolution is going to be basically Doom collab. I did film one in 2017 with another channel, but unfortunately that footage wasn't used. I don't know why. I've asked them about it and haven't got a response yet. But I met so many good people in 2017 that basically I have quite a few people who I'd love to collaborate with at some point in the future, and I'm currently planning videos for them. Number three is film the main channel videos I've been planning for the last 2 or 3 years. This notebook is basically filled. Every single page, near enough, has a video idea in it, and this is only my What's the Damage and board build book. This is my sketches and vlogs book. This again is almost actually filled, and those books have slowly been filling and filling and filling, and I've yet to actually do a single video out of them. I've been planning these videos for 2 years. I've been setting them up, and basically I've not been following through because I've put things over their importance, which you should do. Don't get me wrong, you should do that. You should put things in front of YouTube, especially personal and family matters. But I was putting some really inane. I was being very lazy in 2017, and part of that was my headspace at the time. But also another part of it was realistically looking at the cost of doing these videos. But going into 2018, I'm a lot better than in 2017. In 2017, I didn't have a support network. In 2018, I now have a dedicated cameraman. I have a blacksmith who's forging some stuff for me. I have a fabricator who's willing to work with me at a reduced rate. I have a person who's done a full degree in maths. I have a clinically trained A&E nurse, as well as several other people who can help me out in certain areas. So hopefully 2018 will be one of the better years for it. As whilst I'm still not set up financially to the point that I'd be comfortable making one of these videos every week, realistically I can look at making one every month and not having to worry about getting it done quick enough because I'm looking for people to do this, that and the other. 4. Go to another continent. It's a personal one of mine. Basically, VidCon Amsterdam, or VidCon EU as it's known, was a lot of fun for me. It was only a long weekend for me, but it was needed. I didn't realise how bad I needed to go on holiday until I went to Amsterdam by myself. I literally thought, I have spent 2 years since I've left university working non-stop. I haven't been on a holiday, and when I've been on a holiday from work, the only place I've been is at home celebrating Christmas or Easter or some other bank holiday. And it made me realise that, and one of the resolutions I was going to put into this video until I realised I'd already done it was go on holiday with a friend, which I did manage to do. We attempted to climb Snowdonia, didn't manage to complete it because the weather was on a turn and we weren't equipped for it. But this year I want to go to a different continent. Europe technically doesn't count because, well, not according to Brexit, but according to everyone else, the United Kingdom is in the European continent, and it's just something I want to do. I've been to America in the past. I haven't been to Australia or Africa or Asia. There are some places I want to go. If it ends up being America, it ends up being America. I just want to go to a different continent and experience more of the world. I do have a holiday I've been looking at and saving up for that I want to do in Australia. I will definitely be filming that because it's a month diving holiday and it'd be great if I could actually do it. But other than that, it is a dream for this year, and hopefully I'll complete it, and maybe you guys get to see me complete it as well. 5 is the generic one. It's lose weight. This is something I don't like talking about, mainly because there's a lot of people on the internet who will literally latch on to something like this thinking it'll affect someone. But as you can probably tell, I'm a bit of a big fella. At university, in my final couple of years, in my last 3 years, I actually weighed 180 kilograms. If you wonder what that is in pounds, it's well over 300. It's actually nearly 30 stone. And one of my family members, specifically my dad, was diagnosed with diabetes in my 3rd year university, and my mum in a panic told me and my siblings to get checked. And I think I realised I was a little bit on the big side when I went in and said, look, parents are panicking, they just want me to get checked. I know I've not got it, but they're not leaving it alone till I get checked. And the nurse, the doctor, brought out the scales, told me to stand on the scales, and went and get another set of scales just to double check. Now, I wasn't not doing any exercise. I was going to the gym. I was walking well over 2 kilometers every day just because I like to wander, and I was nowhere near my university, but I wasn't doing enough. And part of it was my fault, part of it was, yeah, it was all my fault because I should have known better. Basically, the only food in the house was easy to cook stuff and some absolute garbage to eat because, hey, a load of students, they're not going to bother to cook. And as a result, it was a case of I was just putting on weight and weight and weight, and even though I was exercising, the wrong stuff was coming in, so I would have had to exercise a lot more. Now, when I went to uni, I was 110 kilograms, so I wasn't small going to uni. It wasn't like I just ballooned, but when it was a case of I was buying shirts that were 4XL, oh, there was an issue there. Now, I am glad to say that after university, I have dropped quite a large proportion of that weight. I'm actually currently 140 kilograms, meaning that I have dropped 40 kilograms, but at the same time I'm nowhere near what I was before I went uni. Now, so that is my goal for the year, is not to hit my BMI index, because my BMI index, according to my gym, is 61.9 kilograms to 80.4. Now if you sit there and think for a minute, that is pretty much over half or nearly half of my current body weight I'd actually have to lose, which I don't think realistically is going to happen, and if it happens in a year, that is going to have major biological implications. So my target for this year is to hit 110 or 100 kilograms like I was before I went to university. I believe it's achievable. The issue with me at the minute is literally scheduling my exercise around work and this. Mainly because whilst I am working in the new year, it does mean I've got less time to film, which means it gives me less time to do the videos I want. But I'm going to struggle on regardless. My aim is to do at least 1 hour's exercise a day. This morning I went to the swimming bath, so far I'm sticking to that. I actually started that in November. I didn't start that resolution in the new year, I actually started it in November and I've continued through, and so far I've actually stuck to it. I had 1 week out when I was sick with this cold, but that's it. And I am hopeful I can actually say next January, hey, I've hit 100 kilograms, or hey, I've hit as close to it as I can. There's no way I'm getting down to 80 or 61. If that happens, dear God, that'll be a drastic change. I don't think I've been that heavy since I was probably early teenage years. 6 is related to that. I want to actually get my judo black belt. It was a sport I absolutely loved doing, but the issue was the club I went to, if you weren't interested in taking it on as a career, they weren't interested in you, so I'd miss out on contests, I'd miss out on training. My weight was an issue, so I needed the extra help, but they wouldn't give it to me because I wasn't focused 100% on becoming a career athlete. I wanted to do university, I wanted to study to be a doctor, I wanted to study to be a scientist. It was not of interest to me. I do hold 2 black belts, and regarding judo, nearly every contest I went to, I came away with quite a few medals. That's a gold for Welsh Cup, 2 more golds for Northwestern competitions, including the Manchester Derby. This is actually one from Lisbon. A bronze medal, another bronze medal. This is actually a gold from the Merseyside Youth Games, and another gold from the Merseyside Youth Games. So needless to say, I wasn't exactly bad at it. The issue was I wasn't at the ideal weight that the club coach could say, well, he's beat dozens to be in this team. So it's something I want to get into. I want to get my black belt in that, because that'll be the 3rd black belt I carry. I carry another one in Jiu-Jitsu and another one in Aikido. I do also want to pick up some more martial arts, and I'm planning on slowly replacing my gym hour with a martial arts hour on different days. The issue is, of course, the timing of me coming back from my work does mean I get in at about 6 o'clock, and the nearest clubs are about 30 minutes away and start generally at 6 o'clock, so you can, basically I have to do later clubs, and not all of them are sports I want to do. Next resolution is to actually climb Snowdonia. I know I said we attempted it last year, but we didn't actually make it. I would like to get some photos from the top, as well as do Ben Nevis and the 3rd peak of the Twin Peak Challenge, which in the 3 Peak Challenge, Twin Peak Challenge is just marathon in Twin Peaks. which the name escapes me at the minute, because I think that'd be nice to do, and at the same time it's getting out a bit more, it's exploring. My next resolution would be to get more comfortable with vlogging in public. At the minute I'm alright with it. You saw it a bit in my city video where I was attempting to vlog whilst I was getting off the train home. Whilst attempting to get off the train at home, I did attempt to vlog, but even though it was allowed on the station, I was getting some looks, and it was a case of, okay, fine, alright, fine, yeah, alright, fine, I'll put the camera away. I think I just need to get a bit more comfortable doing it in public, and at the same time, hopefully it'll be a lot better. At the minute I'm using a Finepix, Fujifilm Finepix, and whilst the quality isn't great, it's certainly a lot better than the other options I have for cameras. I have picked a decent vlogging camera out, and I am going to save up to buy it. Hopefully you'll see that improvement towards the end of the year, if not the midpoint, hopefully for VidCon. Another resolution which I can't do anything about, but I hope you guys can help me out with, is I want to get 1 million subs. No, I have to be realistic. I've been in this game long enough. At the minute, with the rate I'm putting stuff out at and the quality between my cameras, I want to just hit the triple digits. I want to hit the triple digits on my socials. I want to hit the triple digits on my subscriber count. I mean, at the minute it blows my mind that 50 people are willing to sit down and watch, and even if they're just having my video playing in the background for some background noise, fine, that's great. It blows my mind that 50 people are willing to do that. 100 people, even better. If we got to 1,000, which I don't think is going to happen this year, but it'd be nice if it did, that would be absolutely brilliant. However, it's being realistic. I just want to hit triples this year. If I get any further with the main videos I've been filming, great. If not, alright, fine, fair enough. But that's something I've always wanted to say. Always give it a go. Don't not do something, and we'll go into the next reason why. My final New Year's resolution would be to do more stuff I'm normally not comfortable with. Let's pick an extreme out here. Skydiving. There is a skydiving charity event at the place I work, and they're looking for volunteers. I've never been comfortable with the idea of jumping out of a perfectly functional plane when there's no issue with it, but I'm still going to do it because, and there's a piece of it, I do generally do quite a lot of stuff, not because, you know, YOLO, is that still a phrase that's used? But the original sentiment of that, I don't want to look back in 10, 15, 20 years and think, what if I'd done this, what if I had asked this person out, what if I had actually messaged this person and asked to collab, what if I'd decided to not speak to that person at VidCon, what if I had decided to go up to them and speak to them and actually have a conversation with them. What if I decided to jump out of a plane? What if I don't want to be sat there saying what if in my grey years. I want to be saying, I'm glad I did that. Okay, I'm not glad I did that, but I'm glad I know that I'm not alright with it. And that's a general attitude I'd love you guys to have. Just go out there and do some stuff. Legal stuff. Legal. But just go out there and do stuff that you're not comfortable with. Do stuff outside of your comfort zone. Because I'm going to be doing it this year. And I'm going to be showing it to you guys where I can. And hopefully you guys will take that to heart and show me what you've done this year. Hopefully in 2018 I'll get to see that and do that. Now I know I said the previous one was my final New Year's resolution, but I came up with one more, which was basically to do enough footage, to do and upload enough videos vlog wise and stuff like sketch-wise and stuff like that, to actually do my own YouTube rewind. I saw YouTube rewind this year, and I don't hold out much hope for it. As well as speaking to people who are at it and seeing videos of other people who are at it, from the sounds of it, YouTube rewind has really gone downhill. Like, they don't know what they're doing with it. It's not showing off what's happened during the year. Barely any of the memes in it I saw. KSI got a good, what, 15 seconds, maybe even 30, and I have no idea what that video was about until I looked up specifically what was the video part in YouTube Rewind where KSI was on a train platform about. We shouldn't have to define the previous year by viral videos. At the minute, Facebook is stomping YouTube, and I know that's sacrilege to say, but in their Rewind they actually show what happened in the year. I get it, YouTube's a little bit self-centered, but there are better ways to do that video than it was, especially setting up shoots that don't actively appear to have any safety put in place. For example, I know that the British YouTubers were actually shooting their scenes in November outside in the UK just as a cold snap hit, and covering themselves in a liquid that they weren't actually told what was in it. Several YouTubers had their skin dyed a different colour. Several YouTubers had their hair dyed a different colour. Several people had that gun condom for days afterwards because it dried and they weren't told don't let it dry. I've done water shoots, and the amount of preparation that goes in for a 10-minute scene, let alone several hours in that stuff, in a liquid that is in essence able to cool down very quickly. I've done water shoots in the past, I've done water scenes in the past, indoor and outdoor, and the amount of safety that must go into them. Now it might be a case of, oh well, it was a pool full of stuff. If you're involving any water when there is a cold snap and you are getting people into it, any liquid, you have to consider the risks. But I'm not going to sit here and turn my resolution video into why YouTube Rewind sucks. I'm probably going to do a different video on that. Yes, I know, jump on the bandwagon. But at the same time, the amount of backlash on Twitter, I'm going to say this to everyone out there: do your own YouTube Rewind. Every single channel, do your own YouTube Rewind. I'm not saying boycott YouTube Rewind 2018 when it comes out. By all means, if you're invited to it and you want to do it, do it. But understand you might not get all you're thinking out of it. But I'm saying channels, do your own rewinds. Highlight your year. And I'm going to put enough clips on here that I can do that and show you a good year in 2018. And the final part of this video, yes I know, but it's not a resolution, is sort of a hope I have. I hope I'm going to hit 300. I hope I'm going to hit 3-digit figures in my subs and other socials. But it's sort of a hope and a dream. Is in 2018 I hope, for whatever reason, and whether it's me approaching them and them saying yes, or them approaching me, or if I become part of a network saying, hey, you guys seem to get along, do you want to do a show? It's a dream of mine. I know I'm probably not going to achieve it in 2018, but I would like to. A dream of mine is to shoot a video with one of the people I watch. And I watch a whole variety of people, even though some of them are no longer doing videos that are convergent with the stuff I'm planning in 2018. I still hope that I'll be able to, at some point, shoot with one of the people who I've enjoyed watching over the past couple of years. And I know they're big channels, they're busy, they're probably not going to have time for me, and if I ever get that big this year, it would probably be more for business than as friends. And I'm not kidding myself. I'm not saying like, oh, I want to make friends with a big YouTuber. I'm not that vain, I'm not that charismatic, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, look at me. Honestly, look at me. I look like Hurley from Lost, ain't Russell Brand. In conclusion, I hope 2018 is a great year for you. Hope it's a lot better than 2017, and it'll be miles better than 2016. I hope this channel grows, and I hope you grow along with it, and get out there and think, whenever you make a decision, do you want to be sat there grey going, what if I'd done this? Or do you want to have done it and say, yeah, that was a bad idea, but you know what, I loved every minute of it. I'm the procrastinating scientist, welcoming the new year with a nice case of the cold. And I will see everyone in the next one. Goodbye. Forgot one. I'm also going to be turning off all my social media about 9 o'clock every night. Reason for this is I've sort of been getting drawn into conversations with people and waiting for replies, and it's a case of I don't need to do that. It means I end up staying up later than I should do when I've got work the next morning. You'll tell me when I wake up, and at work I don't have my phone, it's locked away, I'm not able to access it. As part of my job, I can't be touching something that's going to be leaving the lab, so I don't have access to social media at my job. And honestly, I felt a lot better. So I am going to also, as a resolution, be turning off my social media at 9. I'm not going to turn my phone off. If someone wants to get hold of me by text or call me, I'm going to have that option available if someone needs to get in touch with me. But my social media is getting turned off at 9, and hopefully that'll go pretty well.